Welcome to the BGI Solo Series, the Bo Gleason Incorrect Solo Series. This is Qualifier number 2. Welcome back to the mainstream, and it's nice to see you all here as well. The BGI Solo Series, a $1,200 prize pool. We are in Qualifier number 2. This qualifier is a $100 prize pool itself, but this is again also points leading into that main event. All these players, we have so many more players this event. I think it's 66 players, I want to say, have signed up for this event. All looking not for just a little bit of money, but for some points. And those points to add up to that BGI Solo Series Major in late August. Joining me here is Bo Gleason to the BGI Solo Series, powered by ATS. Shoutouts to our friends at the SN Tournament Series. How are you doing, Bo Gleason? It's been 2 weeks since our first qualifier, and already in qualifier number 2, it feels like things have shifted.
Yeah, even today, excuse me, there's been some upsets today. We got some crazy action ahead of us. I'm feeling good.
I
Yeah.
am as well. And yeah, you mentioned about crazy upsets. We talked about our players, the top 8 from last event. 6 of those players have showed up. Of those 6 players, some of them are not even in the tournament anymore. Wavy is out of the tournament as well. Nawa is out of the tournament. So Woofy and Saif are in the lower bracket. It is chaos in Qualifier 2. But there have been some consistencies. Kofer, who won our last event, still in the upper bracket playing against aZapatos. And Cam, who will be playing here against the player that did send Wavy to the lower bracket in ELEETS. So ELEETS, a relatively unknown player, a top 100 one-field player. He's made top 101s a ton, but tonight he has been playing on his game, and now he gets to take on the player who was able to make it as far as the lower finals last qualifier.
Yep. I don't know who he is, but we're about to find out. And I do apologize, guys. My mic is in my face. It just sounds better. For some reason, my PC's got some sound issues, so I do apologize, guys. I know you guys actually might prefer it, but just black my whole face. But oh, oh,
Oh,
technical difficulties.
but Bo forgot to open Rocket League. He was so ready to get into these matches tonight. He forgot. Oh wait, I actually have to join the game and see what's happening.
Oh man.
Here, so we'll get Bo Gleason on in here. You know, it's never a BGI qualifier without something weird happening. But again, everybody, while we are getting here, ELEETS, you mentioned you don't know him. I do. He is on MWSU. It's a collegiate team. He himself has also been in a couple different leagues. He's always been known to be really good, and specifically really good at ones. He is one of those players that's just known for ones. It's like aZapatos, who's also in this tournament playing in the upper bracket right now in the upper bracket quarterfinals against Kofer. That is on Somber stream, by the way. If you all want to know who Somber_TTV is, that is our secondary stream. If you want to see a little bit more of action tonight, he'll be covering the other upper semifinals, which should be exciting. But again, ELEETS, a wonderful player. Cam himself, who he needs no introduction. He's already been on the stream. He made top 3 last event, losing to Wavy in that lower finals. Also had issues getting through. Had issues as well. He would have issues as well with Kofer, who again beat Wavy twice in that event to win the whole thing. So, with what we've seen from these players, we know what they are capable of. We know what they can do here, Bo Gleason. The real question is going to be ELEETS. He's a great player. He's already proven tonight he can beat players like Cam. But this is Cam. This is still another matchup, and it is a best of 3. And if ELEETS wants to play on his A game, he's got to be able to continue that, which is no easy feat. When we've seen what Cam can do, and when Cam is on his A game, he has that ability to stand out amongst the rest. This really is going to be a battle of who's going to be more consistent.
Yeah, I feel like it feels like it's I don't know why I'm getting Cam vibes. I don't know why. Cam is entering my vibes. I don't know. I'm feeling Cam.
He did last event. He did last event, and for good reasons. He's entertaining to watch. That's the thing about Cam. He's so aggressive. He's so mechanical. He's entertaining to watch. But ELEETS definitely isn't afraid of that. He himself also likes to play that kind of play style. So it's going to be a matchup of players with similar play styles, and generally that favors Cam. He usually has a play style that most players don't seem to be able to counter against. But we'll get into our first best of 3, the upper semifinals. ELEETS on the blue, Cam on the orange. Again, this is a best of 3 matchup. Cam, who generally does very well against players who try to play this play style that ELEETS is playing. We'll see if he can do it here against ELEETS, who so far tonight has been at the top of his game, has been playing absolutely incredible, and make no mistake of it, it should not come as a surprise to anybody if ELEETS is able to continue that tonight. But against Cam, this is a player that has a similar playstyle, and someone who himself is playing very confidently tonight. Wavy, on the other hand, who ELEETS did beat, said he wasn't so confident tonight, wasn't playing so well, so that should put into perspective how much confidence matters in this game as Cam, with a confident challenge, ELEETS pushed into the corner. And that's goal 1.
Yeah, good stuff from Cam. I do got him winning this series here. Been rooting for him. I'm a huge fan of Cam. Well played there. I mean, couple attempts there from both players, looking for some mechanical plays to start off the game. It was a double reset by ELEETS into a fake mustard by Cam. It's looking good. It's looking good opening up here.
It is, and yeah, you mentioned as well Cam coming in as the favorites. I mean, almost anybody here in this tournament is a favorite against ELEETS here. He is not a very high seed in this tournament as Cam looking to get another bump there. ELEETS coming into this the 15th seed tonight. Again, in a tournament of about, I think 65, 66 players. ELEETS not one of the high seeds to make this far, but he is shown up as now he'll take down Cam. Let it wide open. And that's an answer from ELEETS. And as you said again, Cam may be the favorite, but ELEETS has been playing exceptionally well tonight. It doesn't matter who's the favorite. All that matters is who's playing better.
Definitely. Cam can, on any given Sunday, Cam can be the better player. So, well done by ELEETS there. I'm looking forward to seeing what this guy can do. Like I said, you guys said you know who he is. He's new on my radar. So, as Cam does steal the boost there, ELEETS looking to scavenge this one over here. He's not going to be able to, as Cam does get a free open Doomsday net.
Oh, that looks so fun from Cam as well. This is the kind of confidence that you expect from Cam. He just challenges earlier than so many players. He doesn't wait. He doesn't care if he is going to win the challenge or not. He just goes for it. And that's what's so fun about Cam. It's why his playstyle is so exciting. It's why so many people love to see him on this field. Cam's playstyle is one that oozes confidence. He's always been known to play confident. For ELEETS, really, the only way he has to beat Cam, and there really only is one major way to beat Cam, it's to take away that confidence, to make him feel lesser, to make him feel unconfident. And right now, ELEETS using that with demos, but he's got to get a couple more goals before he can really separate himself from Cam.
Definitely. Nice demo. Cam just being a bit aggressive there, kind of putting himself in harm's way. ELEETS sees it and takes advantage. Pretty textbook stuff there. Good to see from ELEETS there, as Cam's does take it off here. Looking to steal the boost, is not going to be able to. Cam's way out of position here, but he does get a nice touch to the side, which should give him time, although he is starving for a boost here.
It's one of those things where ELEETS watched as Cam did push up for, again, one of his patented over-aggressive challenges. This time it won't go against Cam, although it nearly could have there, as now he'll get the flick. ELEETS topped on his challenge there, and he's going to pay for that one. ELEETS parked his car, and as soon as you lose all that momentum, once Cam gets that flick, ELEETS has got to start up all over again, and it's just those precious seconds that he could have saved, that he just slowed down instead of stopped, that maybe would have helped him prevent that. But again, credit where credit's due. Cam is playing aggressive, and he's pushing ELEETS out of his comfort zone.
Definitely, as Cam, though, does get another kickoff win here as he goes up the wall. Looks for something nice, gets one reset, maybe two. Not going to be able to get the flip into the touch he wanted there. ELEETS does make some very solid goal line defense there, as he's not going to be able to put this one on net. Cam's back on the attack here. Up to the sky he goes. Looks for the mustard. He's not getting the touches he wants. You wonder if, I don't know, it seems like ELEETS is a bit more warmed up. Maybe Cam just hopped on, I'm not too sure. He was not live, leading up to, or for the lower matches, so, I don't know, maybe he just hopped on for the tournament, maybe he was busy. But it's plenty of time. Obviously, it's the best of 3, correct?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is best of 3. Is
plenty of time
you forgot the cardinal rule, Bo Gleason. Is that whenever you're casting, Cam can't hit his clips.
That's true.
See, you forgot about that rule already. And look what happened here. Here, as ELEETS now will go for 1. Here is Cam, big dunk off the ceiling. He won't be able to get that. Another touch on target, but he's got the boost. ELEETS looking for another demo there. This time he won't connect. Cam had his rear camera on, and that's going to save him some headaches there. As again, and for ELEETS, it's been the major way he's been able to score against Cam. Has been going for those demos. He recognizes that mechanically, Cam's going to have him beat in many of these situations. But it's ELEETS himself who can definitely catch Cam with a bit of surprises here. Again, both these players, it feels like they're trying to go that same way. They're trying to play aggressive. They're trying to play confidently. Cam's winning on confidence, but ELEETS is winning in physicality. It's just when they come ahead, who's going to take this one? Cam, double tap off the ceiling too. Cam takes the lead as ELEETS dumbfounded as that blade bounced off the ceiling and into the back of the net.
Beautiful beat there, man. I'm so glad that, Zen started doing those off the ceiling pinches into double taps. Man, not everyone's doing it. Oh my God, it's a beautiful mechanic to watch.
I'm the one who's casting, and guess what happens? Cam hits the clip. So
No, that's back to what you said earlier. It's not so much as he doesn't do good when I'm casting him. It's just whenever you're talking, he peaks. As he does get a nice cringe though on my behalf.
You know what? Maybe we gotta share a little bit of that wealth here. Cam's gonna get a air dribble bump against ELEETS here, is looking to try to take over. For Cam, he really hasn't had that yet so far tonight, but he again generally does have a lot of advantages in this matchup. As I said, both these players want to do a lot of the same things. They want to play aggressive. They want to play in each other's face. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's definitely not unlikely, as upper semifinals has been confirmed. Kofer versus Life on Somber Stream. So Life, another player with this being his first event here in the BGI Solo Series. And again, he's proving himself. He came in as the 21st seed in this event. Obviously, though, we know who Life is. As we now know who Cam is. That's a flip reset from Cam. And I don't know what to say, but again, you know, the first time I saw this qualifier, I couldn't believe players are hitting this. Now it's just a matter of life.
And yeah, this young man, he did just take down Wavy, am I right? Didn't he just take down Wavy prior to this? No.
ELEETS, no, he took down Skippy, and then before that he took down Wavy.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, ELEETS already took down Wavy, so obviously far from over here. He's far from out of this one. Cam, though, doing what he does best, coming out very strong, although ELEETS still keeping himself in it. He gets a nice little bump on Cam here. I mean, let's be real, Cam wasn't going to save it regardless, but a nice little bump for good measure.
And I don't think he's going to be complaining one bit here, as it will be ELEETS trying to make that comeback happen. Cam, though, with another kickoff win. He has not lost a kickoff yet this game, and he continues to put ELEETS in an early back foot, and it's something we saw yesterday with Kofer's playstyle. They're just winning the kickoff, and that gives them so much space. This is a foot reset. That's off the bar. It should be open for ELEETS. Oh, we got no power on this one. And ELEETS, he's going to want to have that shot back, because that should have been 5-6. Instead, Cam will keep him away, as it'll be his turn on the ball, but ELEETS, there's the dribble, looking for the 50. Cam with a big challenge. At this point, he's just wasting out time. ELEETS needed to score on that breakaway chance. Has not been able to get it here, as this one, ELEETS gets that dunk. We'll have another one. It's under 20 seconds to go, and ELEETS not out of this just yet. Bo Gleason, Cam has to play a little bit more cautiously in these final seconds.
Yeah, that is the key there for Cam. Obviously, he's got to just waste 20 more seconds. I mean, obviously, I know he can do that. I think we're gonna see that from him on this possession right here. After he wins this kickoff, as he does, goes for the big boost. He does get it. He sits in the corner. No, he doesn't. He goes for the early shot. Maybe he's not. Maybe he doesn't have to. Maybe he scores again. Cam goes up by 2 with 12 seconds left.
And it's just such a smart play there from Cam. He recognizes that ELEETS can't actually get to that shot in time, and so he just goes for it. He just goes to the net.
Well, yeah,
says that if ELEETS can't get there,
angle?
yeah, you might. Well, it's Cam. He can hit that shot. We know he can. Here, again, with Cam, he knows that ELEETS can't get back to that. He just throws it on net. It says go play fetch there with ELEETS, and I mean, this is what we expect from Cam. Again, he is going to win based on just the playstyle, based on his confidence, and he has here in game one. Cam, one game closer to his first ever spot in the upper finals. He didn't make it last event. He had to go through the lower bracket to beat Swarfy to get to the lower finals. Now, he may be able to skip that lower semifinals altogether.
Definitely, yeah. Cam looks like he was kind of just testing the water, seeing how, a little heat check, checking how far he can take things. ELEETS held his own, though. I mean, yes, ELEETS was playing the smarter play, the smarter style. I didn't watch his series with Wavy, but I imagine he did not absolutely peak in the air on Wavy. I imagine it had a lot to do with his ground play and taking advantage of his underdog status, because it looks like these guys are not fully respecting him. I mean, maybe rightfully so. These guys pretty new on the scene compared to a Cam and a Wavy. But ELEETS definitely impressed me there.
Yeah, you're not wrong about it. He doesn't have that same kind of name recognition from ELEETS, but he's done there. He's been there, but yeah, you're not wrong. Him being Wavy, quite a surprise, even for I think ELEETS' own credit here. He's been strong so far. I mean, he's already guaranteed, I believe, a top 8 spot with this. So at this point, just looking to, again, look to try to pull things back. It was a very close game one. It did get away from him at times. He'll want to be able to pull things back, take a lead against Cam, because again, the one thing that Cam struggles with, if there's anything he struggles with, it's himself. It's his mentality. Cam's been known to have a mentality that doesn't work well when he's losing. So if ELEETS can put him on that back foot early, he really does put himself in prime position to take over this matchup. But right now, not having good success. Another great block from Cam. His defense holding on, but he got to get back to this. He won't be able to. ELEETS will win the race as he'll turn this one in and he'll take the lead.
You are spot on with that analysis there. Yeah, Cam, we have seen several rage quits here on this channel during series that obviously, you know, maybe might or might not have been winnable, but still, obviously with his skill level, you'd like to see him try a little harder, but like you said, his mentality can get to him. If ELEETS can get something going here in game 2, maybe tie up the series, it could really wage war on Cam's mental, and that is going to be the number one thing that ELEETS can possibly do in this game. It's not going to have to do nothing with the game. It's can he get Cam against his own self.
That is true. If he can get Cam to start second-guessing himself, he puts himself in prime position to just, you know, keep Cam off the ball, keep Cam away. And reminder, you know, not for Cam, he's not, again, once his mentality sours, it generally doesn't get better. It generally struggles to improve. So for ELEETS, not only does that help him in just this current game, but it helps him in future games as well. Again, no series with Cam is ever over, because if you can make Cam a little bit unhappy, a little bit upset, you can definitely keep that going in the rest of the series. But that's no easy thing to do. And with how ELEETS has been playing, I don't think Cam's going to be feeling all that unhappy with the 2-goal deficit. He's just got to play calm. He's got to play his style as he will do here. Foot reset. Oh, it was up early there from ELEETS. He's got to be careful there. He jumped early and pulled off there. A bit of hesitation from ELEETS, and now Cam with more space. Let a foot reset. This time he'll find the net. ELEETS went for it, was a bit too low, and Cam will strike high.
Yeah, he's on. But one thing he is 2 weeks older than he was last time he rage quitted. Okay, so maybe he's grown, maybe he's matured. He's stronger than his mental. He will not be a victim of thyself. Cam with a nice slip reset, early pop over the defender. You love to see that from Cam. Obviously, that's what we're here for. Mechanics.
Goals. Cam will take an open net, and this game is tied. But I do love, and I want to mention this, Bo. I do love that you just invoked Shakespeare, thyself here, with Bo going for full Shakespeare here.
I taught him everything he knows. What do you expect?
Hey, Cam must have taught you some Shakespeare as well here, as this game tied up here, and we'll see if Cam can score once again for thyself. I don't know what I'm saying. Here as he'll tie this game up. Now triple flip reset. Now the little reset. Oh, he couldn't hit it on. Cam was going all in. He had no problem.
I ruined it.
Yeah, you.
I ruined it.
As soon as you spoke, ELEETS will score back here. At some point, whenever we play Go, we have BradPittsDad, by the way. Shout out to them doing production. If we ever see Cam go to a solo play, just silence Bo. How about that? That might have him just mute Bo's mic. That we can't do that. All right,
I just got a text from Cam. He said, "Shut up, Bo." Okay, cool. Heard.
And there you go. He gets a goal back here as well. 3-3. It's Cam and ELEETS again tied. And as I said, so far, ELEETS has not done well to really get in the minds of Cam. And again, so much of this has just been Cam playing the way that ELEETS wants to play, but better. And we saw that again with Cam and Swaffy beforehand. Both those players wanted to play. Cam wanted to play mechanical. Swaffy wanted to play defensive. Cam's playstyle works against a lot of players. It's really tough to match his playstyle, but credit to ELEETS, he's done, I think, a lot better than people expected of him. People still, I think, are underestimating him in this matchup, even though he's proven already this tournament he can beat just about anyone as Cam. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh my goodness, Cam. He's got the scoop on that musty flick, and it is a lead for Cam. He has not had one yet this game, I believe, and that is a confidence-boosting goal. My goodness.
Oh my god, dude. I freaking love Cam's play. I don't know. I just love watching him play the game, dude. This guy is he's so cool. He's so cool.
It's just fun. He goes for stuff.
So cool.
He has no regrets in ones, and that's a playstyle we're seeing.
Until it goes wrong, and then he's got all the regrets. But yeah, but while it's going good, it's a beauty to watch.
Oh no, I mean, that's a playstyle we're seeing so much more often. I mean, we have players like Kofer, who won last event. His playstyle is very similar to Cam. It's just how confident he is. He has no problem just going for things, trying things out. He doesn't mind if it doesn't work, because he always knows he has another play ahead of him. And that's the kind of confidence, that's the kind of playstyle that we're seeing a lot more of nowadays in ones. With just players going for what they want to go for, rather than maybe what is the most conservative play. Playing full confidence, playing fully in their face, and we're seeing that work here as ELEETS now. bringing in the confidence, never left this play, and, well, unfortunately for Cam, he had no real boost to save this one. ELEETS had him dead to rights.
Definitely. That's good persistence. I mean, it's just relentless. That's all he's going to be able to do here. I mean, you can't give Cam any space. It's a good job there of not letting him have the space. As Cam does just speed over to grab that boost and forces ELEETS back and gives him, oh my god, the pre-jump. A little bit of Cam, a little bit of his own medicine here, dosing him up as Cam, though, off his back wall, the nice little challenge. Looks for a flick. Not the one he wants, obviously. I'm doing the play-by-play there. What do you expect? Cam doesn't want me to have a good play here. As ELEETS, though, he does! The 45 is an absolute banger into the top left.
And that's one registering 129 kilometers in the net. But it took a little touch off Cam as well. You have to think that slowed that ball down. ELEETS fired that one in. He did not hold back on that shot. And that's quite the way to take a lead here. You know, last time we were in this qualifier, at this point it was a 2-0 sweep. At this point when we were watching. This series may go all the way to game 3. It's invoking that, it's letting us know that, you know, as these qualifiers go on, these matches are going to get closer and closer. We've had this qualifier so much more competitive than the last, and that's what I find so crazy. Even in the short span of 2 weeks, all these players have gotten so good that it's going to take us minor margins to separate them.
Definitely, as ELEETS, nice midfield presence here. You probably got to reset there if you want to beat Cam on the goal line. His defense is just way too strong. As Cam does get the demo, should be a wide open net here. Looks for a little doomsy, and he does get it.
Consistent there from Cam, and you mentioned how ELEETS playing those early challenges trying to take Cam's play style. Cam's going for the demos. That's what ELEETS did so well in game 1. It's been a close matchup so far, but either player holding up, holding back, and you love to see that kind of play style, that kind of confidence. Even when Cam is not having maybe the best performance that he wants, maybe his most confident performance, he's still finding ways to take goals, still finding ways to take games. As now 60 seconds left, and Cam has taken the lead again, and this time he'll hope to extend on it.
Yeah, this is similar to last match, the scoreline at least. I feel like it's been a little bit more ELEETS' favor leading up to this point, but still, yeah, it's a similar scoreline as last match. Cam still fairly in control here as he top bins another flick. Man, Cam just not letting ELEETS get anything going. He's keeping himself in the game, and then as soon as that happens, Cam just decides to turn it on, and he just keeps on capitalizing. It's going to be tough for ELEETS here.
Yeah, you mentioned ELEETS again trying to dig deep here, and he's got to dig even deeper. There's a lot of time left, but he's got to get goals, and against a player like Cam who can waste time, it's not going to be easy, but he does start with a kickoff goal. That's a rarity here from ELEETS so far. He has not won the kickoff all that often here against Cam, so he's off to a better start than he would be off most kickoffs.
Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, I was just gonna go, piggyback off that kickoff. I was gonna say he's gonna do it again. He tried to do it again. If you notice, he kind of swerved to the right last second, and then he kind of left side flip. You've seen that. That's what Jack does a lot, and that's why his kickoff is so tough to beat. He's gonna get his whole nose on the ball there. I mean, he almost was able to do it 2 times in a row, but unfortunately not able to. And Cam goes up 2 goals again.
Yeah, that's the usual Cam kickoff. He'll find the way to win the kickoff, no matter what here against ELEETS. 35 seconds to go, and at this point for Cam, it's all about wasting time. He doesn't need to score anymore in this game. He just needs to make sure that ELEETS doesn't score against him, as at 50 off to a good start as Cam. He'll waste out ELEETS' boost. Now bumped off. Still, it's Cam. And here he goes. Yet another play incoming from Cam. He'll take his time. Now he goes to the air. Time taken away. He'll be kept out by ELEETS. Cam will take that boost back. Now waiting in net is Cam. He does give space to ELEETS. He's got the pop over. 8 seconds remain, Bo Gleason. And Cam played a little too defensive. Didn't play confidently. And ELEETS does take it as a very simple double pop. 8 seconds to go. Only 1 goal separates these 2 players.
Yeah. ELEETS still scratching and clawing here. I mean, as Cam does just power through the kickoff there and just look to waste the time. That's signature Cam there, as he's going to take the series. Cam, 2-0. ELEETS gave it his all, but going to be a little too late. Couple of the matches there, you almost felt like he had a chance, but then again, I mean, every time he was getting close to getting any traction, Cam just stepped it up and just did what Cam does best.
Yeah, that's prime Cam right there. You know, he finds ways to step up. His playstyle is so confident that it's so tough to take that away from him here. As again, it's Cam who's guaranteed his one on the other side again. Kofor playing against life. Kofor right now did take game one at the very beginning of game two here, Bo Gleason. So very likely we could be seeing our reigning qualifiers champion back on this stream, back in the upper finals. Once again, no one's been able to beat Kofor yet in the BGI solo series from Qualifier 1 or so far in Qualifier 2. Cam looking to take his first shot. He has actually not played Kofor yet, I believe. He didn't play him in Qualifier 1, I believe.
Nope.
It was Wavy who played him a lot. At this point, Cam just trying to, again, get his chance to take down this player. It's no easy feat here as, I mean, again, we gotta talk about Kofor, though. He's still in this tournament, still consistent. That's what makes him so scary to play against, is that he is just that consistent. He is just that good as well, that even when things maybe don't go perfectly for him, he still finds ways to get his games. But he's got to go up against Cam. It's a player he didn't go up against last qualifier. So for Kofor, you know, the tournament progress, the matches he's got to play do change. They do progress, and he's got to be able to adapt to a Cam who right now just looks all confidence.
That's always how it is. It's always how he does look until he's no longer confident, and then he looks. It's just, you know, the roller coaster goes up and then it goes down. But I don't want to see that. I'm not trying to put that into the atmosphere. I want to see Cam in the grand finals. Would be beautiful to see him versus Kofor. That would be a phenomenal match. Those two guys always want to just give the crowd a show. Obviously, that's why I'm here. I want to see a show, and that obviously I'm getting back to my biased ways, obviously, but now Cam looked good there. He won the game that he's supposed to win pretty definitively. Obviously, from someone like Cam, you love to see that. Wavy, oh man, I just keep on getting back to Wavy. Yeah, it's tough to believe he's already out of.
Everybody's still talking about how Wavy is out of this tournament, and he lost to ELEETS. Decided not to progress in that lower bracket. So yeah, it's pretty surprising. Meaning we are guaranteed at least a new finalist. One new finalist here. As again, you talk about Kofor being such a confident player. Life is not too different. He's such a fun player to talk about. And his story so fun as well to just talk about. You know, Life famously got to SSL on Nintendo Switch on a Nintendo Switch. If you know just how tough that is.
Really?
He got the SSL on Switch. That's his whole thing here is. And you know, to the point where everybody was like, this guy's so good, we gotta rally together, raise money to get him a PC, and that's why he's been so good now. But for now, though, Kofor and Life still fighting in game 2. It's gonna be a crazy series. That is on Somber_TV. As for us, though, we're gonna stop yapping. You know, we've been talking a lot to you guys. We're gonna go to a break. We're gonna go watch that other upper semifinals ourselves, and when we come back, we'll be seeing Cam versus either Life or Kofor in the upper finals. We'll see you guys soon.
Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to the BGI Solo Series, the second qualifier. We are in the upper finals here. There was a bit of an upset last match, obviously in my opinion, in my biased opinion. Life knocks Kofor down to the lower bracket. It's gonna be awesome. Cam versus Life. Who do you got here, Sporty FC?
Well, again, I mentioned to you as well during kind of the as well beforehand just how good Life is. His story, again, you came into the scene on Nintendo Switch, got to SSL on Nintendo Switch, then finally transitioned to PC, and that's why he's been such a top player ever since. He has always been a top player. I think Cam is my favorite for this matchup. I like what I've seen from Cam so far, and if he's able to play confident and not playing consistent, he can definitely beat players like Life. But yeah, you mentioned as well, Life having just beat Kofor. Life is a scary player. Once again, it's two players who like to play confident. These are players that will play confident. At this point, you're only going to be seeing players who play confidently, but it's how they're going to adapt to each other is what's going to matter in this series. It's a best of 5, so a much longer matchup here for us. So for both these players, it's about how they adapt, how they change their play style. But yeah, I can't wait for this match. Life versus Cam. It's a perfect match, really. It feels like a perfect match here. Two really good players. Life himself, such a new player as well overall. You know, this is his time to really push Cam and to his limits, and potentially, again, we're guaranteed at least one new finalist this qualifier, Cam or Life. Life wasn't even in here the last qualifier. Cam didn't make it to the grand finals last event. One of them is going to guarantee that spot to the upper bracket. It's a best of 5 series to determine that. Cam's on the blue, Life's on the orange. We get back into our best of 5 series, and this time we are here to determine who will be one of our 2 finalists.
Beautiful demo by Life is going to open up the scoring here. 1-0 Life coming off of a demo. Cam getting a little aggressive post goal there, gets the demo of his own.
Yeah, but what we've already seen already is Life having no issue going to take those demos on Cam. We saw ELEETS do it earlier. Life not changing it. To be fair, Life is coming into the series a little bit more warm. He did just beat Kofor literally about a minute ago, whereas for Cam, he had to wait after his win over ELEETS. So for Light, he's coming into this match a little bit more warm. He's got to take full advantage of that advantage here because, I mean, that lower bracket's no fun place to be in, and when we have players in the lower bracket like Nitya, like Kofor, like Roman, like aZapatos, waiting in that lower bracket, you know the top players, they're all fighting down there, and I don't think anybody of these guys want to play each other because right now, the battle right now is Nitya, Kofor, and aZapatos to see who will get a third place spot to play against the loser of this match, which, I mean, if we're talking about the absurdity of those names, those 3 names, those are some of the 3 most, decorated players in 1v1s, and they're all fighting just to get third in this event.
Yeah, at this point, it's seeming like the losers bracket is actually where the highest ranked action is, actually, weirdly enough. This has been a strange second qualifier here to the BGI Solo Series as Cam does get a nice 45-degree flick right past Life to tie him up there.
Well, you mentioned high-ranked action. I mean, I don't think we should ever discredit Cam and Life being high-ranked players, but you're not wrong about it. Again, at this point, we have 5 players left in this event, and all of them are players with RL6 caliber experience. It doesn't matter at this point who you are. If you're not at the top of your game, if you're not one of the best players out here, you're not making it far as Life. Oh my goodness, that is creativity from Life, and if he's known for anything, it's for being creative. What a great play from Life there. He cooks your pinch to get by Cam, and he'll take the lead in a fashion that is very lifelike.
Also, we got a raid. Thank you, Somber, for the raid. Really do appreciate that.
Shout out to our community stream.
Yes, sir. Also, if you guys are not following Somber, go check him out. He was streaming the other matches that we were not streaming. W-Mans. As Cam does go for the fake. He does, oh my gosh, twice. He's got him dancing on the goal line.
I mean, I'm surprised we haven't seen that yet from Cam. He's made a name for himself with how he gets those flip resets. We saw it last qualifier where he just does this against players. He does it again. I'm surprised he didn't do it against ELEETS, but he does it here against Life. And that's the scary thing about Cam. You give him a flip reset. It seems like it's the mechanic he is the most comfortable with. It's like second nature to Cam that he can get those flip resets whenever he feels like it. And when he gets those flip resets, he can also get those flip reset fakes. And for a player like Life, it's going to force him to challenge earlier against Cam. You cannot let Cam have the ability to use that flip reset because once he has that ability to use it, he is going to take it full advantage of the space given to him or not. He is going to find a way to put you in a most awkward position as Life having to chase back. Cam has this play one-on-one. He's got the flick, but Life able to catch up to him. And this game staying tied for now. Life will look the other way. Cam waiting, has to jump early, gets bumped out. Life played that perfectly, and it will be once again the lead to the X-Switch player.
Wow, yeah. Not much boost there for Cam, as that bump is surprisingly enough to send Cam flying, though. Like I said, luckily for Life, that Cam was a very minimal boost there, but still, great pressure, great speed, great pace by Life here, as Cam jostling on the boost there, gets the possession, but Life is just going to be able to force this one in, as Cam is in the most awkward position he possibly could be in.
Yeah, when the ball is between you and the net, and there's nothing else you can do about that. I don't know what Cam is going to do here as well, but Life here trying to take down Cam fully. You know, he was, again, not here that first qualifier, which is one of the reasons why he is coming into this event as, I think, the 15th seed into this event. He was a low seed coming into this tournament. So, I mean, first of all, maybe we could all blame the seeding here for this event. That obviously, the top players have not been able to perform today. But again, you talk about Life. You know, coming in this event, he did not have qualifier win experience, and you're seeing him go toe-to-toe with Cam, who, for a lot of players, is basically untouchable. And, you know, that should say a lot to you about just how good Life is.
Yeah. The CRL Hall of Famer, Cam, putting another one in the net there. Kickoff does go to Life here, though. Gets a perfect roll up there. Not the best first touch. He's going to be stuck kind of low pace here. Cam playing on goal line here. Might get bumped again, as he does. Cam playing a bit too much goal line defense here, in my opinion. You'd like to see him challenge here. There's not much pace that Life has. I mean, I don't know why he didn't challenge there, and he pays for it.
Yeah, Cam did sit back a little further there, but Life definitely making a name for himself with those air dribble bumps. He has no problem going for those. He went for a couple of them against Kofer, which obviously worked to success. And again, for these players, they've guaranteed at least 4 points so far this event in this qualifier as well. You know, that should say a lot about these players as well. Again, reminder, not just playing for money, not just playing for glory. They're playing for points. They're playing for auto-qualification. The 8 players with the best point totals after all 4 qualifiers will guarantee one of the top 8 seeds in our main event. So that should say a lot about what is on the minds of these players. For Cam, he wants to make sure he is up as high as he can on that leaderboard, especially with Wavy out of the tournament without getting any points, and Kofer in the lower bracket right now. Cam's going to look to try to separate himself from those players above him. And for Life, he's just trying to get his run started, and if he can win a tournament, that's 10 points. That is a huge bonus, and for a player like Life, that could be everything he needs to really allow him to secure a top 8 spot into that major, which, I mean, no player wants to play in that final qualifier. It is going to be so deadly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Life's story has already begun. He just, prior to this, he took down Kofer, who won. He got 10 points in our first qualifier. So obviously, if there should be a favorite in this one, it's gonna have to be Life here. I'm gonna plant my flag on Life here.
Well, so far he's definitely proven himself to be a confident player, but maybe a little too confident there. That's gonna be an open net for Cam. Life jumped straight at it, was hoping that Cam wouldn't have noticed, but Cam was in the right position, was watching, had all eyes on Life there, and with a high-scoring game 1 like this, we're going to be in for a long match here, Bo Gleason. Cam and Life, defense isn't really going to become an issue anymore. These players just scoring at will against each other, and I'm all for this one. 90 seconds to go. Only a 1-goal difference is Cam with a slight lead.
Definitely. Yeah. Why make a save whenever you can just score another goal? You know what I mean? As a good little fake here by Life to be able to put the ball in his position still. Cam is forced to retreat to the mid for boost. He does chow in the air at midfield, though. Menacing with a reset right here, faking the touch. Life, force him to the side here. Off the back while he goes, gets a nice clear. Can he follow up with the touch? No, he's not going to be able to. Cam with a nice little catch here as he does get demoed.
Life with all the space to work with. Cam did spun on the correct side, though. Life will again take it away. No boost for Cam at this point. He's going to have to worry about that shot. Pre-flip from Cam, not able to get Life. He knew he didn't have the boost advantage there. Just decided to jump early, go for a pre-jump save. Knowing that Life could very easily hit the top left corner, but Life wasn't going for it. He was going for control. And as the time winds down, it took almost 40 seconds for Life to get that goal. It's coming down to the wire. Both these players not willing to take nearly as many risks here in game number 1, as Life will hold on to this one. gets by Cam. That net open. Oh, but he's missed it completely there. Life should have scored on that play. Oh, but he will find a chance here. Cam will keep him out, but again on low boost. Not much Cam can do here as Life. Oh, it's a great first touch. Sets himself up for the 50. Saved by Cam. Follow-up shot will find the bottom right corner. And that is how you play offense if you're Life. He's not overdoing the mechanics. He's just making sure he keeps the ball in front of his bumper and keeping Cam away from the boost. It's expertly played from Life. This is the kind of offense that every player dreams to have.
Especially against someone like Cam. That's well played, like you said. Yeah, you said it perfectly. Life just starving out the opponent. Just also not playing into the 50. If he does get a 50, it's going to be a soft one, which he's going to be able to follow up with faster. Obviously, Cam on 0 booster, as he does get the nice Arsenal reset. Fakes the usage. He's got him dancing again. We're going to the ball once again.
12 seconds to go, Cam, once again. When you give him the flip reset, he will use it or not use it. It doesn't matter, because whichever way you think it's going to go, he has the option to go the other way. Cam fakes out Life again. 12 seconds left. You feel like that next goal will be a game winner, but I mean, with how tense it has been, this is only game 1 of this best-of-5 series. This already feels like a grand finals. We're not even there as Life. Demo wasting out the time. 1 second left. He does take the lead against Gopher. In game 3, he took the lead with 3 seconds to go. Against Cam, there's only 1 left. And that 1 tick, Cam needs to use it wisely, but it's going to be very tough.
If anyone can do it, it's Cam. Let's all up the kickoff here. Does he do off speed? He doesn't. No, he just decides to go next. Usually you'd see something creative there from Cam on kickoff. I think Cam's still pretty confident going into game 2, even though he's down 1 in the series. Life though, wow, that's impressive performance. I've seen some. This is probably the best I've seen him play. I've seen him play a couple times. He's showing up tonight.
Yeah, only 14 years of age is Life. He's a very young player as well, so he's one of those players that every time you watch, it seems like he improves over and over again. But yeah, you mentioned as well him taking down Cam. You know, it's Cam who still has that confidence. He's playing all confidence. I mean, it's going to be tough to out-confidence him, but Life's just playing control. He's keeping the ball in front of his bumper a lot in this game, and it seems so simple to do that. It really isn't, but it seems so simple. It is not a hard-to-decipher play stuff in Life. Just keeping the ball in front of him and playing his way. Just keeping the ball in front, knowing that whenever the ball's in front of him, he can take a shot at any point, and making sure he does well. He positions that ball where Cam cannot take boost. Life in a good position here, but last time we were in this upper finals, it was a field sweep. Kofor taking down Wavy. We've seen surprising matches before. Life would love to make this yet another surprise in the upper finals, but Cam has other ideas. There's another flip reset. And again, Life has gone early. Would love to see him change up on those challenges, because right now Cam hasn't beat on that play, but it doesn't go on there, so a little bit of fortune, I think, for Life starting off this game that Cam doesn't have the lead already.
Yeah, not the flick that he wanted there, as Cam does get a touch, but it's not going to be the one he wanted. Low on boost, Life's there to collect, rallies it in, and just puts one in the back of the net to open up the scoring here in game 2.
As you mentioned as well, a early strike in for Life. And again, you'd love to see those early strikes, those early goals, those early confidence plays. As again, Life there with that goal off that side wall, but I mean, with what we've seen from Cam, again, he's going to be confident. He's just got to make sure he keeps that confidence, but it's so tough to do, especially when he side flips like that one. Life, though, not able to recover. It should be an answer for Cam, and it will be 1-1 as Life unable to recover. He had an open net for him as well. Cam misflipped off the back wall, but a missed shot, a missed opportunity, and that is going to hurt Life dearly.
Yeah, well done by Cam. As we said, the confidence is still flowing through his veins. 1-1 here, 4 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Life looking to beat him to the boost here. It's a race. Cam does get beat here, and he's bumped out of the way. Should be a free possession here for Life, as Cam's going to try to get an early challenge, and he does. Gives himself a little bit of time, but not any boost.
Well, he doesn't need boost, so long as he keeps good positioning here. As Life, though, oh, that's a great delay. Oh, that's so smart from Life. You know, we've seen so often, he goes for these early flicks, these powerful plays. No power on this flick, but it's all about when he puts on the flick. Look at how close he is to that net. Cam was waiting for that early strike. It never came. He waited, and eventually Life, right in front of the net, put that flick on. Such a smart delay, such a smart change-up, and for Life, we haven't seen a lot of those so far this series, so that should be a good sign for anybody out there who is a Life fan that he can make those changes. But Cam should be an answer. It will be an answer. A demo for Cam, and it's tied at 2.
That's going to be huge for this series, it looks like. Demos have been the most successful in this series that we've watched so far. Obviously, both these players just relentless, just not leaving the ball, looking for bumps, always jostling for the same boost. They're very similar playstyles, and you just gotta wonder who's gonna be able to come out on top here. Tied up, going into the 3rd minute or the 4th minute here. Life looking for a flick, pops it around him. Cam though, placed in a perfect position as he gets a perfect first touch. 1 reset, 2. Not the flick he wanted, but he stays on it. He's gonna be in the way. No, he can't have the boost. Not enough to finish.
Finish there for Cam, but you mentioned as well about how similar they play. I actually don't think they're playing too similar anymore in Life. Ironically, invokes a lot of wavy in his playstyle. He's playing very smart on his 50s. He's not trying to overcommit. He's playing very grounded. It feels very wavy-esque. And if you know Cam, his one major weakness is wavy, although Life's major weakness might be shooting on the wrong net. He's just own goal there to give Life the lead. In a strange circumstance, Cam beats this ball, and yet still it actually is the right play to happen.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, idealistically, of course, Cam wants to, play a different style. But in order for Cam to play his style, he's got to beat you to the boost. Life is not letting him do it. So they're kind of stuck in between wanting to play a certain way, but neither one of them are able to really beat the other in the setup. So it's kind of forcing them to play the exact same, which, I mean, obviously it still is being the same because, like I said, you must beat to the boost. There's lots of things that must go right for you. And if you want to play the style that Cam likes to play, also Life is more than capable of playing the same style. But Cam here, nice little challenge keeping Life low on boost for a change.
Life always has those reserves behind him. Again, he's been playing well to control. Has great fake there from Life. Catches Cam, trying to go for the air dribble bump, but he does get demoed going for the boost. Still, it's left there for Life. He will spawn on the far side, however. So the boost, not there for Life. Gotta go for another air dribble bump. He's missed this one. And Cam, he will make sure that second chance will go in, taking a 2-goal lead over Life. As Life here, slowing down on the goal production. You mentioned as well, Life trying to change a little bit, trying to match Cam in the air, but that is not something that's going to happen easily for a player like Life who plays so grounded.
Yeah, Cam's not been able to play his game. But he's still finding ways to win, beating Life at his game. Has another air dribble bump. They're just, oh my gosh, we were talking about it earlier. The bumps are going to be so pivotal in this matchup. These two neither one of them are able to get, going the way, really with the pace that they want to. They can't get any smoke steaming. But the air dribble bumps have been something that they have been landing and attempting all series long. As Cam does win this kickoff here, it looks for open net, and he does get it.
A kickoff win for Cam. No surprises that Cam able to find yet another kickoff goal. It seems like it's always Cam who's able to get those kickoffs in his favor, but it is a tried and true method for Cam. If he can win those kickoffs, he can often take leads with those kickoffs here, as Cam and Life still trying to battle each other here. And again, for Life, it just feels like this game he's been a lot less successful on that goal scoring. 3 for 5 compared to 5 for 6, where Cam, as Life, just trying to find something. And I think a lot of it is the fact that he doesn't have that same boost control anymore. He doesn't, as you mentioned, he doesn't have that control of the boost. That's something that both these players really want. Life has not been able to win it nearly as consistently, and without that heavy amount of boost that he wants, you are seeing him second guess himself a little bit more on these plays. And I mean, that could give Cam all the opening he needs to bring in that confident challenge, bring in that confident play, hides himself behind the ball, catches Life off guard. And again, it's Cam with confidence. When Life doesn't have full boost, Cam knows he can challenge.
I mean, Life really had plenty of boost. That's just a very good, he's been conditioning Life to, that he's going to give him space. Because in all reality, like you said, Life is more of a grounded player. His attacks are not usually threatening of multiple resets and mustards. So he's been able to be more grounded. But there, Cam looking to get a nice little flick. He gets a bump as well. Another bump comes through for Cam. He's going to walk this one in. 7-3 with 1:18 left. This is all Cam in game 2.
It really does feel like it has been all Cam here in game 2. 7 goals on 9 shots. I mean, it feels like the same consistency as last game. What changed though this game? He's kind of kept Life away from playing the air game. He has won the air game, and he's really won the boost game here against Life. And that's the difference here, is that boost. Life wants a lot of boost, relies on it, but Cam is winning it. And every time he finds a space, he will take it there. 8-3 now, and at this point for Life, he's got to start thinking about game 3. I don't see him coming back from a 5-goal deficit, even with 70 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. I mean, we've seen Cam in this position. This is not where he throws. He does not lose here. He might let you get a couple goals, but I don't see it happen. Not 5 goals in a minute and 9 seconds. Looking to be a banger of a series on our hands here as Cam looking to waste time and get into his opponent's head.
Waste out time, waste out those seconds, still going to make sure that Life doesn't get those goals, doesn't allow Life to have any confidence at the end of this game. As if it wasn't already demoralizing enough for Life this game that he hasn't been able to really take any control. Cam's only going to make things worse as a wave dash flick off the back wall. Life couldn't take it, went for a little bit of finesse there, but yeah, you can tell these players both having a little fun at this point. This game reaching its end. Life knows it's over. Cam knows it's over. The series will be tied. For the first time, we have a winners finals that will not end in just 3 games here, Bo Gleason. And last time you were here, it was Kofer who swept Wavy. Now it's Life and Cam, and well, what we're getting to see here is 2 players who are just playing even to each other, who are going to take games off each other.
Yeah, not the highlights, the highlight reel we were hoping for, but still, nonetheless, beautiful stuff. These guys, man, there's not much you can say. These guys are just literally just outsmarting each other, taking turns. It seems like, like you said, the consistency is not there of, controlling midfield boost. None of that. It's just back and forth. Back and forth.
As they're just going to wait here and let that time tick away. Life, I think you might want to go for one more slow effort here, as no, he won't. He will hit this to the ground. We're going straight to game number 3 here. Cam taking game 2 with quite confidence as well. And again, he won the boost game against Life. Now all that Cam needs to do is he's found the Life's weakness. It's that boost. Life seems to need a lot of boost if he wants to play his play style. If Cam can continue to win that boost, he'll continue to suffocate Life out of this play and really force Life's offense to take a step back, which in a series that seems to be all about offense, that is the last thing that you want to do if you're Life.
They both need a lot of boost, and that's the thing. Like I said, they're just consistently stopping the consistency of the other player, and just this guy gets a boost. No, he almost gets it. No, it's just like they can't get their attacks continuing with this type of back and forth game. But I love it. This is a ranked match. This is a great matchup. I am so excited.
Yeah, again, as I mentioned even before the stream started, Qualifier 2, so much more competitive than Qualifier 1. And we're seeing that here in this upper finals. It's competitive. It's a battle. No player out of these 2 seems to be able to be differentiated from the other. Sure, Cam may have taken game 2, and Life may have taken game 1, but that doesn't say much about this series. There's no truly better player at this point. These players just have been so good so far. As Cam's going to want one more. He'll get that flick off the post. Life with a great recovery off the sidewall, and now he'll have a little bit of boost. And again, that's where my question comes into this play. Who's going to win that boost game? We saw Cam do it the last game masterfully. He's got to do it again, but he will win the 50 here. Cam's going to score first. He may not have won the boost on that play initially, but he will win the challenge and completely catch Life off again. It's the Cam early challenges, and it may seem a bit rash to go for those so quickly, but obviously Cam's proving that when he wins it consistently, it's not that his plays are maybe rash. It's that they're smart, they're calculated, and again, it's the way Cam plays. It's why he is so scared to play against, and why he is a player that can win series so defiantly at times.
You can never trust him. I was alluding to it earlier. Like I said, he's been conditioning Cam to think that he's giving him time, but usually all that's doing is setting up early challenges, obviously, and that's why Cam is so hard to beat in ones. That's why he's so respected. He can play every style. He can early challenge. He can sit on the goal line and make the insane saves. He can triple reset. All that stuff. So from here, it's been a change of styles. As also the start of this match, we saw Life go for a trip. Maybe he was watching the stream and he heard me say he has not been threatening multiple resets and things like that. Well, to start off the game here, Life does a triple reset and doesn't score off it, but it's conditioning your opponent to play a certain way. That way you can change it up in upcoming moments, and they're both just putting on a clinic on how to deceive your opponent.
Yeah, it is all about what weapons these players have. mentioned about Cam's incredible arsenal of how many mechanical plays he has, but just look at that flick from Cam. And we talked about some of the mechanical things that he can do, but that's quite simple from Cam. Just flicks in the midfield. That is vision from Cam. He knows life's turning a bit slowly there, and he just sends this one, lobs it to the net. You know, Cam's moving. Again, he's got weapons, and it's not just mechanical flip resets. It's the simple things. It's the long flicks. It's the simple shots as well, and it's, again, it's one of the reasons why he's so scary is that he's so confident. He knows, and he trusts himself to be able to hit those plays. Now, flip resets. There's the flip reset from Cam. We knew it was going to come later, somewhat in the future here, and, well, Cam brings out here. It's a show to watch, and Cam right now is the mastermind behind it.
Beautiful, beautiful fake first touch into the first touch reset. Gets the reset, flip, gets the extra touch. There's no saving it.
I mean, yeah, it's just simply just like that. There is no saving that there for life. That is Cam on his flip resets. He is unstoppable with that, and that is so scary to say because it's such a simple mechanic. Everybody at this level can do it, but Cam seems to have mastered it here. And for life, you know, that's one of the things on defense I want to see life do. I want to see him prevent those flip resets. If he can prevent those flip resets from Cam, he stunts that offense, because so much of what Cam's offense is reliant on is the fact that he can go flip resets, and you have to respect that he can do it. Once you take away that kind of attack from Cam, that's when he becomes a little easier to take on, a little bit easier to beat. It's why players like Wavy are so good against him, because they can stop that kind of play so quickly. But we have seen Cam do it before. He'll look for it again this time, though. He just trying to go for the dribble there. Life, 20, now 30 boost will have that flick. Cam already to it, but halfway through this game, much more low scoring here as Cam with the fake. Life, can he get back? That flick goes long. Life can't get there. Bullied out by Cam. Halfway through game 3, once again, Cam putting on a show. Just like last game, taking a massive lead. And while 3 goals may not seem like a big lead, with how close these players have been playing in game 1, it has to be considered a big lead.
Definitely. You don't want to be down by 3 goals against Cam. Obviously, Life knows that. Cam has just been able to do everything right so far. He's made just no mistakes. Life has been playing a little bit defensive. You like that? You like to see that from him, but it's a bad challenge by Cam, as he kind of was caught in between early challenging and sitting back. He kind of hesitated there. That's a mistake by Cam, as Life is going to need a couple more of those to come through if he wants to come back here.
Yeah, unlike most of the early challenges Cam goes for, that one was not hidden at all. It was very obvious to see that Cam wanted to challenge that, and he wanted to challenge that very, very quickly. Oftentimes when he goes to those early challenges, he hides behind the ball, hides where the player can't see him. That one wasn't as good, as now he's gone for another flip reset. That one will go a little high, but once again, he'll go back here his Life with an awkward first touch to make. He has no boost in the tank here, and Cam was going to avoid that bump attempt.
Oh, no.
He'll be able to do so. Life, though, the shot. Cam returns, and just great defense from Cam. He'll turn it the other way. That one's wide, but I mean, just what we saw from Cam on defense there. Taking the boost, recovering as well, getting that block. Now he'll get the bump there, but it still is going in. Life, not able to score. Cam holding on by her thread. It has not been the perfect defense from Cam, but it's been good enough for him. Now he'll go for another flip reset. This one, off the bar. Life will get another block. Cam with no boost. It's back and forth. Cam again needs to rely on defense, and he will. Another big block from Cam. The defense goes strong. 3 saves in total. He'll go the other way and make it 5 goals. Incredible defense from Cam. A little bit of awkward play. He did overcommit a couple of times, but with what we're seeing from Cam, that's perfect defense. That's the one thing I haven't seen from him yet today, has been how can you recover on defense.
Yeah, he's been stealing boost. He's been doing a good job of stealing boost, leaving, and also Life's been doing a bad job of positioning. But at the same time, it's been a race. This is a racing game, not only flying and everything else game. And honestly, the race has been won by Cam definitively this match, and Life has been in a bad position because of it. He's got to recognize a little bit sooner that he's gonna get beat to a boost and then get back. But at the same time, he's been kind of stuck doing that so often that now he's playing too much defense, and then Cam is double flip resetting on you. So obviously we got to find a common ground here. But as Life goes for the double reset, we thought he was gonna get the double musty. I was hoping for it.
Well, he won't get it there. Cam will once again score here, and he's gonna make it 6-2. With how close that game 1 is, this series is getting out of hand for Life. Cam is taking over, and for Life, now he's at risk of going to the lower bracket. With how this game is going, with how this series is almost certainly going to go, If Life steps that lower bracket, he's going to have quite a tough time. aZapatos is waiting in the lower finals, just beating, as he just took down Kofer, who, as well. So aZapatos is waiting as well. So, I mean, we've got a lower finals, ahead of us here. We're not going to be seeing lower semis this time around. We did see it last time, would have been, but aZapatos waiting as well. So I don't think any of these guys want to play against him later tonight here, because for aZapatos, his only loss so far this bracket, in the upper bracket, came to Kofer, who he did just beat. So, you don't really want to play against him. He is that good of a player, and, well, we'll get to see it more. His Life's going to have a little bit of style in this game on an open net. So, this game is over. Well, it is done. Cam's going to be on match point. aZapatos waiting in the lower finals. Pressure is on these players to perform.
Well, thank you, Life, for giving me the double musty. I wanted to see one, and thank you, Life. I respect that. I respect that, Life. I think he might be watching stream. I like this guy. You got a new fan. You got a new fan, Life.
Life himself is a streamer, so it wouldn't be too surprising to think that he would be listening to what we're talking about here and maybe taking notes. But the notes he's got to take is he's going to just shut down Cam's offense. Cam is running laps around him here. And, again, I mentioned as well, coming in as Cam was that favorite. I did not think it would be like this, though. This is quite a unprecedented, turnaround in the series. Cam's confidence taking over. This guy, you think maybe he's a bit mad from that last event, not being able to get to that to that grand finals. He wants it, and he's only one game away from doing it. And now all that Cam has to do is just make sure he's not overconfident. It's as you said, once it's a little bit of balance for Cam. We have seen him get overconfident before. He's got to make sure he just keeps things calm, keeps things consistent, and he'll be there. He's playing the much better player right now.
Yeah, that was a clinic by Cam there. I mean, you can't expect that to go his one-sided this next match. I don't expect that. I expect Life to turn it around here. That was just some games aren't your game, and unfortunately that one was not. There's nothing Life could have done there. I don't think. Cam was just on, and good luck to him on game 3 here.
Game 4, you mean? Here as no worries, Mike.
Yeah.
We're so used to the sweep from last event that you're thinking this has got to be game 3 because one of them's on match point. But it's game 4 here. Life did take game 1 as Cam looking to prevent that game 5, that Champions Field. We have not seen it yet at all in this tournament. In this winners finals, we have not seen a game 5 yet this event or last event, in all honesty. So maybe we'll get one here as Cam. Great control under this one. Life's gotta wait, but this is where Cam's scary, although that flick won't help again. Fortunately for Life, it's Cam on the ground game, and his ground game not nearly as scary as his air game. Oh my goodness, an open hit miss! How did Life miss that chance? That was open for him. Oh my goodness, Cam might take full advantage of this. Life, though, will win the challenge, and he'll make sure that one goes in. So he'll wipe some sweat off his face there for Life. That was not exactly how he wanted to get his first goal. He nearly cost himself.
Attaboy. I love that. Doesn't go his way on his first attempt. We all make mistakes, but then the early instant chow to get it, I like that. I like that from Life there. He's showing a bit of urgency here. Obviously, he's going to have to. He is on match point here. Obviously, from what we've seen from him, he's been playing very smart, but a little bit, he's like I said, last match, he's just been getting beat to the boost, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's a huge part of ones, especially at this level. These guys require boost. If you want to win, you're going to have to control some boost, and Life just wasn't able to do a great job of that in game 3, as he makes a nice goal line save here, and he's on attack of his own. Gets one reset, looks for the mustard, looks for the 50, actually. He kind of gets it there. Not going to be clean enough. Actually, it is going to be nice little pressure by Life there to keep the shot from going on goal, as Cam does have the boost advantage here. But Life forcing awkward touches out of him, giving himself time, trying to hopefully get this boost here. It doesn't spawn in time, as he still makes the save in reverse. No. Nice
Cam
try,
fought for his
Cam.
Life there fighting for, joke intended, his life there on that defensive line. Just kept challenging over and over. He just could not get a win, though. He tried all he could. He threw everything he had at that ball, but for whatever reason, he could not get a win on any of those 50s. Cam keeping it close, and once again, it's going to be relatively low scoring here. As the series has gone on, these players have cooled off on that shooting. It's become a question of really just making sure you stay calm and you keep control, and right now, Life has that control. Maybe an air drill bump. No, a flip reset. Oh, I would have loved to see him go for the bump there. That's worked so well for him, but he tried something else. Now Cam going for the double tap. He'll hit it. No questions about it. Cam smashed it in the top of the net.
Close. Life almost got back there. Yeah, it's just we're going back to the trend here. Hopefully Life can find a way to, you know, obviously that last attack, working on low boost. He had low, not much pace. We need to see more pace out of him. Obviously, it's going to come from having more boost. Unfortunately, Cam has been just, again, controlling mid boost as he grabs his own boost as well. Life trying to make something out of nothing. Good attempt there, but Cam, as a brick wall that he is, sitting on the line waiting. Life gets mid boost here. Cam looking for the bump. Of course he is. Gets the save. Is Life. Can he recover and get a counterattack? He's not going to be able to. But a boost is also stolen. Cam fakes here. Trying to get Life awkward once again, but Life has plenty to work with.
This is a grindy, greasy game, Bo Gleason. This is not pretty for either players. They're just going in at each other. They without any regards for what's happening. It is a battle to the death for both these players. Life will score there. My goodness, this game has been anything but pretty. But honestly, that's how the series goes with both these players playing as they are. And again, with aZapatos waiting in the lower finals off a forfeit against Kofer. You know, we gotta wait and see what's gonna happen. Zapatos probably watching very intently here because, I mean, this is going to determine who he has to play against next. And with him not playing either of these players yet this tournament, he's gonna be learning a lot from watching them here tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the Zapatos. Man, yeah, that's gonna be an absolute powerhouse. These guys are, I mean, not looking forward to that, I'm sure.
I mean, I don't think anybody's looking forward to play against Zapatos, but at this point in the tournament, we're talking about the top 3 players. We're talking about the best of the best here tonight, and if you think there's going to be any cakewalks, I think you'd be sorely mistaken. If you're any of these 3 players, there's no such thing as an easy match at this point in the BGI Solo Series Qualifier number 2, as Cam wins at 50. That's wide open. Oh, he's missed it wide left. Oh, no, he didn't, but it was saved by Life. Cam will want a little bit of redemption. Here he goes. Flip reset. You know he's got it. You know he has it. Oh, what a save from Life. Kept off the other post. Cam with another chance. Life has boost. Cam will go. Life can't keep it out. And it will be Cam to take number 3 as we head into the final 2 minutes. Life, again, battling on defense, but he just can't seem to get a challenge win.
Oh my gosh, the pressure from Cam is just, oh man, I feel like I'm getting anxiety just watching this game. Cam is just disrespectful as he does get his boost stolen here though. Life looking to get a nice bump on him. Cam somehow evades it, but does get demoed. The early turn's not going to be enough power. Can he get another one? No. Cam gets back. On a counterattack of his own. To the sky he goes. Cam just puts it right in the back of the net. Life just overextending. It's still, I don't hate to see it from Life there. It's just, that's an absolute masterclass on low boost there by Cam.
Yeah, great save, but yeah, you would have liked to see Life score that. It was one that was given to him. He had that open chance, but I mentioned it. Great job on Cam to never give up, but for Life, yeah, it's just those little plays like that where he needs to be scoring on those opportunities because those are the opportunities you can take against Cam. He doesn't take it. Cam able to respawn, get back in time. Life just a bit too slow to go for that shot. And right now, Cam holding the lead strong. Life waiting under this one. Cam, though, will be able to take that challenge. Now he's got a net in sight. Life again pushed up. Cam will take it, though. Life pushing all he can to offense, but Cam's defense, just like last game, it's showing up and it's showing out. A little over a minute to go, but Cam in prime position to take his spot rightfully in the grand finals. All he needs to do is play for just a little bit longer.
This is doable. This is doable here. I'm not too worried for Life. He's got plenty of time. Although Cam does have a lot of boost and a reset. He doesn't use it. Life sitting on the goal line once again. We need to see some more aggression out of Life. He did have the boost there. I mean, albeit he did have to get his back right boost and it was a bit awkward. He did a fake challenge to make, hopefully, Cam give the ball away, but Cam just cool, calm, puts the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, Cam saw right through Life's challenge there. As you mentioned, again, Life had 2 options there. He either could go immediately or wait on it, hope that Cam would shoot early. He went for the other one, faking that challenge, but again, Cam, he's so good at that. Oh, there's a thing that Life's very good at. The airdrop up, we haven't seen one in a while here. I think this is the perfect time for Life to bring it out.
Beautiful. I love the aggression here. So we got to see more of Life. He's been actually barely missing out on some opportunities of some very mechanical plays as well. It's been sad to see, but that's one thing that he can do, and I think he needs to double down on is that all of his bump plays. He's a menace right now.
Comes with those bumps here as time winding down. Life with another opportunity to take yet another goal. He catches Cam up too high. Huge flick from Life, and at this point, it's anybody's game to take. Life only down by 1, but he's got the momentum on his side.
Yeah, he's forcing momentum in his favor. You love to see that from Life. He obviously has the capability to do so. He's been, like I said, just a little bit less confident than Cam, but now we're seeing a little bit of that, above that energy kind of switching over to Life's side as Life does make a nice stop there at midfield. That was on net. Life, though, wave dashing towards his boost. Cam goes to the sky, but not the touch he wanted. Can Life stay on here and show a little bit of aggression? He can. Nice little drive challenge. Keep it close to him. Cam saving a lot of boost there. But here he's not going to be able to get boost as Life's going to take it from him. But the shot is not going to be on net. Can Life get in time? No, he can't. Going to be able to double tap it. Life overextending once again. Cam staying on with just enough boost. Oh my goodness.
The classic boost over ball. It will cost Life, but could be the goal to end his chances at this series. To send him to that lower bracket. 8 seconds is all he needs, but can he get the 2 goals in it? Life with the 50. Can't get that one past Cam. Time will tick all the way down. The game and the series is over. Cam, deservedly so, will take his spot in the grand finals.
GG's Life, GG's Cam. Well done, guys. Wow, that's a tough run there. I mean, not bad at all. Obviously, Life did great. What he walks out of here with 4 points, correct?
Oh, he's not over yet. He still has a lower bracket, my guy.
Oh, that's right. That's still. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
This night is only halfway done, my friend.
My goodness.
You're jumping a bit too early there, Bo. You're jumping a bit too early. Life still has to play against aZapatos in the lower bracket, so don't worry about it.
So aZapatos gets Life right now.
Yeah, aZapatos versus Life in the lower finals. Yeah, another player who has only made his start, in this event, was not here for Qualifier 1. Oh yeah, all of our matches are bangers. What do you mean? Everything's a banger here in the BGI Solo Series mainstream. Here is aZapatos versus Life. 2 players who didn't play in Qualifier 1, now playing in Qualifier number 2. One will see themselves in the grand finals. We'll get to see our answer between who is better, aZapatos or Life. After this quick break, see you guys soon.
This decides it.
Welcome back to the BGI Solo Series Qualifier number 2. We head to the lower finals. Life versus aZapatos comes next. But what we saw right now, we just saw Cam get a spot in the grand finals, what he couldn't do last event. We're guaranteed 2 different finalists in this event here. Then compared to the last event here, Bo Gleason, it shows just the amount of depth there is at the top level of ones. If you're not playing on your game, someone else is going to take your spot. And I mean, we just saw that here with Cam as well, making his spot. Now Life and aZapatos fighting that other final spot. Life wants his rematch. aZapatos wants to prove that and wants to get his first chance against Cam. So it really is anybody's match here. It's a best of 3. It's the lower finals. And, well, again, in the BGI Soul Series, powered by ATS. This is a huge series because it's short, but it's the difference between 4 points and 7 points in on your tally for both these players.
Yeah, Zapatos versus Life. As Zapatos just being a menace here, on low boost, putting that long car right in front of the ball there. Looking for a little trip up there is Zapatos, but he doesn't quite get it. Maybe if he had the Octane, he might have got it. As Life already got a reset, and he fakes the usage. As Zapatos going to the ballroom, showing off his dance moves. Life showing off some life in his mechanics here.
And I love it as well from Life. Taking a little note from what Cam did to him. He'll do it to aZapatos here. But, I mean, with what we've seen from these... But with what we know about Zapatos and Life, both these players are very grounded. Zapatos is even more grounded than Life is as a playstyle. He's very grounded. He keeps things low, keep things consistent. He's all about consistency and power. And getting good, strong shots. And you see it there. Zapatos never seems to leave the ground for anything. And against Life, who, again, is trying to play that very similar playstyle, it's going to be a very, very interesting matchup.
Yeah, it looks like Life's going to try to take advantage of the grounded playstyle that aZapatos brings to the table. As early in this game, he's already gone to the sky, and obviously aZapatos has gone to his signature. As a nice little reverse challenge from aZapatos there. And the demo comes through for Life as he's going to be able to walk this one in. It's Sunday morning. Taking the dogs for a walk.
Another walk-around play there as Life getting the demo. He had a couple of them before. He'll take that one there. It's going to be such a close match. If you know, the last match wasn't close, this is going to be close too. And it's only a best of 3. It feels like this match deserves a best of 5, Bo, but it's a best of 3. And it's going to be a short matchup between both these players. Cam watching dutifully in the grand finals to see who he'll take on here as Zapatos and Life taking on each other. Last time we were in this lower finals, it was Cam himself who lost in a reverse sweep to Wavy. So, I mean, again, very different names, very different positioning for all these players, but again, still, it's the same kind of thing. It's going to be close, it's going to be competitive as Life will take a 2-goal lead here. Zapatos struggling to get his shots through Life, and it's going to be tough to beat Life. He's got such a solid defense. Zapatos knows that. It's not started off so well for him.
Well, he does go, he goes to please the fans there, as Zapatos does, and he goes for the flip reset, and the defense was absolutely spectacular from Life there. And obviously when you go in all in like that, it's easy pickings at that point. As Zapatos does take a position to off a kickoff here. To the sky he goes, get the early reset. It's a 1 touch, 2 touches, look for the mustard. No, he wants to see his dance moves. Life with some dance moves of his own.
I love this little bit of return as Zapatos going straight after Life. And with what we saw Life do, that feels so sweet for Zapatos as he'll get that one there. And we haven't talked about it yet. I feel like we need to talk about it. It's the car for Zapatos. He's one of the few players that doesn't play with a standard Octane hitbox car. The car he plays with is the Sensio. That is a much different hitbox, much more flat, and it means that when you get flicks like that, they just soar into the net. Zapatos ties it up. You know, it feels like a repeat of Life and Cam in Game 1. There's nothing to separate these two right now.
Plank hitbox is what he has. Is that the same as the breakout?
I believe. I don't know. No, I think the breakout is the breakout hitbox, right?
Okay.
Isn't that what it's called?
I'm not too sure.
I think
but
it's the same as the Batmobile.
not...
The Batmobile is the same hitbox as a plank.
Okay, well it's very skinny. I think it's the skinniest hitbox that there is. So, yeah, that is pretty interesting. But this guy uses that nose to get the power. Like those power, the corner hits on this car are just, man, from just no pace, not much pace at all here, sends it flying 69 miles. Well, I guess maybe a little bit less than that, but off Life's car, but still uses that car to his advantage. Also, another thing, he's using an antenna. Does he always use an antenna?
I would assume probably here. He's been probably using it this entire night. But yeah, you mentioned all the power that he gets when playing on a blank hitbox. And I mean, you know, the only downside though is, you mentioned this as well earlier, which you're spot on, is those 50-50s going to be a lot tougher for aZapatos. He's got to be a lot more precise when he challenges that ball, because the Octane hitbox is probably the tallest hitbox in this game. It's a very tall car. So for 50-50s, aZapatos has to be very precise, which so far he has done expertly. He has just won all of these challenges, and there's the power once again from aZapatos. As I said, strong shots, as you said, powerful shots. He hits it with the corner of his nose, and it just goes all the way in. You know, Bo, I feel like we're like hitbox connoisseurs here. We're talking about this blank hitbox, and for good reason. aZapatos, there's a reason that he plays on this car. He's mastered how to play with the hitbox that is so unique in the Rocket League scene, where almost everybody plays on the same car.
Oh, is it just me, or do I hear like literal crickets, very like pretty noticeably, like the whole time? Is it supposed to be like that?
Are you talking about like the engine? From aZapatos?
There's... Oh, okay. I don't know. No, I don't hear it. Never mind. Just continue. I don't know why. I don't know.
We've gotten to that point at night where it's gotten so delirious we're starting to hear things out here. But I mean, to be fair, you know, when someone's playing on a Sentio, as I mentioned, things get a little weird at times here. As I mean, we didn't get to see the aZapatos playstyle last qualifier. He was not here in the last qualifier. Just like Life, this is his first time here in the BGI Solo Series qualifier. But I mean, they're both already guaranteed 4 points as well. So yeah, 4 points as well. So they've already guaranteed themselves that amount of points, which would already put them in that top 8. Now it's all about making sure you extend that, because reminder, the winner of this will be guaranteed 7 points, a little bit of money, and the chance to get even more money and even more points, up to 10 points if you can win the whole event. But aZapatos, oh, beat their Life. Faked as if he didn't have another judge in front of him, was going for that flip reset, but he had a little more play, a little more boost, and absolutely catches aZapatos challenging early. That is, again, you're seeing the cogs turn in these guys' head, and it's just, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they can read each other's minds so easily, but they do it. It's like a sixth sense from these players. They know when a play is going to work. They know what they have to do. I guess just the experience of one's always, it can do that for you.
aZapatos just zooming around, stealing boost, smacking it off the corner of his car right past Life. Nothing you can do there. Wow, he just... No, the crickets. Oh, it is. It's his... No, okay. That's his explosion. Or I'm sorry, that's his player anthem. Okay.
That's where you're hearing
it's
things.
Just crickets. Okay.
I was wondering what you're talking about. Maybe I'm the one who's hearing things, because I don't have.
You're not hearing things, okay? I was the old one here.
Oh no, I must be hearing things, because I thought I heard the crickets as well, but I don't have anthems turned on. So I'm hearing things, and you're not. I think we've found the moral of our story here. You know, I might be really good at calling clips, but you're better at hearing than I am. I think we've cracked the code on what evens us out here. You got better hearing than me. Your ears are bigger.
Oh yeah, I got absolute satellites.
He's got that satellite dish on the top of his head here. He's gonna see a kickoff goal. It's 2 goals separating these two inside the final minute here. Bo Gleason, and I mean, again, it is still close. Even though aZapatos is kind of pulling away a little bit, it is still close. It is still anybody's game to take. And this is a reminder: is to take match point to go to the grand finals to take on Cam.
Cam waiting patiently.
So are the 2 players on the kickoff.
aZapatos, he does scavenge the boost there, and he's gonna put one on net, and it's gonna be in the back of it. It's tough from Life for Life there. These crickets are killing me. But yeah, it's tough for Life. This is absolutely, he's being blanketed, absolutely blanketed by the defense of aZapatos, and he can't get any boost. It's just, there's not much you can do here. It's tough, especially it's a best of 3. So he's gonna really have to change some things up. I'm not sure what he's gonna have to do. At this point, this is beyond my pay grade.
Well, one of the things that aZapatos does so well in the Sentio is his challenges, is his 50s. Oh, he just delays that. That's another smart play from aZapatos. Just goes for the shot. Knows it's going to fall in. 9-5. At this point, aZapatos has taken game 1. But again, one of the things that life's going to have to worry about are those 50s. aZapatos is one of the best at it, at getting 50-50 challenges and winning those plays. With what we've seen from Cam as well, aZapatos could actually probably out-challenge Cam. And that's a pretty scary thing, because Cam has already shown that he can do challenges better than Life. So it really doesn't make things easier for Life when aZapatos is throwing in those 50-50s right now, and he just is winning them cleanly here. He's also just winning the boost cleanly as well. He's got that long hitbox that can help him reach for the boost as he'll take another goal in. 10-5, 10 seconds to go. aZapatos, he is not showing any mercy at the end of game 1, as he's going to keep on those goals, and Life is just going to have to hope that he can delay this game, that he can just go to game 2 as fast as possible.
And you're mentioning 50, and you're talking about these 50s that I haven't seen. aZapatos is just early challenging and beating him to the ball more often than he's even 50ing. That's why that's going his way. It's not even a 50. It's just an absolute beat. I have thought of something here that maybe Life can take advantage of. I'm going to want to hopefully see some fake challenges, because aZapatos keeps on just doing the challenge that, the unexpected challenge, compared to the other way. Usually, like you'll see from Cam, he'll be more passive at the beginning, and that's conditioning his opponent to then, once he does early challenge, he doesn't expect it. But here we're seeing the opposite beginning, as aZapatos is just insta ego challenging Life as if he doesn't respect them. Life, all he's really got to do, obviously maybe fake some challenges. That's pretty much what I'm seeing here. aZapatos is playing a very, very vulnerable playstyle. It is very, very vulnerable. It could definitely be switched up here in game 2.
Well, we'll see about that. I don't think aZapatos is going to be changing anything, but you mentioned as well, Life has to change some things around if he wants to stay alive here and progress out of the lower, stay in the lower bracket, at least for one game more. Reminder, it's a best of 3, so if aZapatos takes this game, he takes the series, and he'll be the one to take on Cam in the grand finals. But it's up to Life if aZapatos will be there. aZapatos, flip reset, gets Life on the fake. It's happened again. The fake on the flip reset. We're seeing that happen more than the actual flip reset being used here. And it just shows how much respect these players have. They know that anybody at this level can hit that.
Life is going to have to stop these crickets, because I'm going crazy hearing all these crickets. As aZapatos recovers on his kickoff with the old famous zap dash, but he's not going to be able to finish here, as Live had enough boost to just kind of get in between him and the ball, and aZapatos still not able to find a boost path. He does pick up 12 here, but Life does absolutely dunk him. Looks for an early challenge, an early shot here. It's not going to be on net. Zap's going to easily save that. Can he get another one? He sure can. Nice control there. Great catch from Life. Puts one in the back of the net to tie up the score here.
You saw it as well. Zap went for the boost, tried to get that, but look at that quick turnaround. Life knew it. He saw aZapatos going for that boost. When you try to go for the boost like that, in that kind of position, you want to be in a position where either Life has no boost, or he doesn't know that you're going for it. He doesn't know that he can quick turn there, but Zap a little too quick to go for that. I would have liked to see him delay it, maybe get another 50 win, but Life again with an overcommit. aZapatos, oh, it's not like it's going to matter. He's already thrown one back, and it will be his lead again as aZapatos celebrating with another zap dash there. I mean, he's the one that has that, play, that little move named after him, and we've seen other players utilize it. It's one of those little moves that, while it doesn't use there, it's so often we see him use it on the kickoff, because it's such a great way to move from a standstill to going at a quick pace here, and aZapatos is one of the best at it, obviously, with the move being named after him.
The early challenge comes once again. He's going to have a wide open net just sitting in the perfect spot. Gets a perfect bounce. A bit fortunate for aZapatos, but still, Life giving the space, giving the opening for the challenge here. Going for the early musty. He knows that Zap has been taking advantage of that, and we're going to have to see him actually. I feel like we're going to have to see Life go back to his grounded ways that he started off playing his Cam with, because here, aZapatos is not he's not going for it in the air.
Well, aZapatos, flip reset this time. Life will keep him out, but you're not wrong about Life having issues in the air game. aZapatos, who's not generally a very high aerial-based player, can challenge, and again, he loves to keep things on the ground. He doesn't jump a lot as well, which is something that's notable for aZapatos, is that playing the ground game against him is tough, but the air game, he's still good at that. You can't just say that Zapatos is just a ground-based player because he's got an air game. He can challenge up high. He's done it against Life, and it's the reason why Life only has 1 goal so far this game, and Zapatos has 4.
Yeah, and that's mostly come off early challenges. I think at least 2 of them that I can remember were early challenges. Okay, let's say at least 3. I mean, he's not even out of his box yet, and he's being challenged. Like, I mean, mind you, Life is going across net here, but man, it just menacing, Because if that 50 doesn't go that way, it's rolling out towards Zap's side, and Zap is absolutely stuck on the wall, and he gets scored on. I'm not gonna say it's coming down to unfortunate for Life, but he's playing a style which fortune can play a factor, and that's more like it there from Life. A nice little early challenge himself, get some other. I mean, it's just they're both doing the same thing. That's what's being successful right now, is just beating him to the ball, just smothering, and it's not pretty, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, and for the second time this game, Zapatos caught going for boost. It's the same thing that we saw Cam have some issues with when he played against Life. It is that boost control and being able to have as much boost as possible. Zapatos may be getting a little greedy at times, but now he's got a flip reset. You know, something that we haven't seen from Zapatos. He definitely can hit those, but this time keeps it on the ground. Life will save, but a little awkward as he had to kind of avoid the frame of that net. He'll keep the boost, but look at this from Zapatos. What a turn! Using every bit of that hitbox, but it's saved by Life. 3 minutes and counting. Zapatos nearly demoed away, but Life will keep this one. Now it's his space. Hair's turning in the air. Zapatos won't early challenge this one. Life with room. Got the shot, but he needed more on it. Zapatos will be waiting. Will get the block, and will it be able to just get the clear as Life has to play a little bit further back. Zapatos didn't early challenge there. Life able to keep more control of the ball, but look at this from Zapatos. You mentioned it. He just challenges over and over. It is a belligerent and annoying play style to play against, but Zapatos making it work as he'll again continue to challenge at the right time and at the right place. And with again a hitbox so small, he's still finding immense power with every touch he has. As this one is open, Zapatos, he must be getting in Life's head at this point because Life cannot seem to get on offense.
It just seems like Zapatos has 20,000 hours in the game. That's what it seems like, and it seems like Life doesn't. It's just, man, there's not much that Life can get going here, unfortunately. Just all these challenges in these situations that it seems like Zap has been in more often, and it's just that simple. I mean, Life reeling backwards for boost here. Very low on boost. Looking for the pogo is the Zapatos. Looking for the aerial play to get over the bump. He's not going to be able to. As Zapatos going for the flick. He gets it. Oh my gosh, this guy uses this weird card. So good. This is awesome.
A play that even Life has to say, nice shot too. That flick could not have been placed any more perfectly from Zapatos, and that is incredible from Zapatos to just be that consistent. And I mean, we're just seeing him taking care of business here in the lower finals. He had his revenge earlier again. Had to take on Kofor in the lower semifinals. Obviously, he got that win in a forfeit. Maybe some had some disbelief in him, you know, not actually being able to, you know, really take his skills against Kofor and being given the win instead by forfeit. But I think it's proven here he more than surely deserves this place, and he more than surely deserves his spot in that grand finals. 95 seconds away, a 6-goal lead for Zapatos. He just needs to make sure he keeps this going, and it will be Cam that he'll be meeting next.
I am sorry, aZapatos. I think I've said your name 6 different ways. I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Life. Looking to find some life here. There's still a lot of time left, but as the boost gets stolen, looking for the demo is Zapatos. He's not going to be able to get it there, but he does have possession. Gets the early flick over a challenging Life here. Is he going to get a flick over the middle? He does. Follows with a reset. Wave dash catch. Looks for the flick. No bump. Zapatos just... he can't get a bump on a Zapatos. There's nothing he can do. It just seems like anything he's doing... maybe he can cut... nope, he can't. This man is different.
It's the frustration. It's the frustration of playing against Zapatos.
I'm getting frustrated, and I'm not even playing.
He's not giving any windows for Life here, and that is the scary part. That, you know, for a player as good as Life is, Zapatos is just that much better right now. This is a controlled play from Zapatos. He's continuing to just shut things down, and he's always in the way of Life. And you have to feel bad for life, because yeah, as you said, this is an annoying playstyle that aZapatos is playing, but it is working, it is consistent, and it is one that life and surely Cam is going to have issues dealing with. aZapatos running around, running laps around life. He will take game 2, take the series in a sweep. He's got a spot in the grand finals. Cam is there waiting for him. But it will be aZapatos who will be his challenger in the grand finals. Life's run is over. aZapatos has systematically broken him down. And we have our grand finals in Qualifier 2 set.
aZapatos showing up for the moment here in the lower finals. It wasn't much scratching and clawing. It was a lot of scratching and clawing from life. aZapatos he was very grimy though, very greasy. As you said earlier, you couldn't have explained it any better. aZapatos, well played, man. Well played.
He just was the better player of that series. Life could not seem to have an answer to that playstyle. And that means our grand finals is set. Cam versus aZapatos. Life, again, it's his first tournament here in Qualifier 2. He'll be very happy, I think, with the top 3 result. That is not something to be unhappy about. If you are Life, as we're going to head to the grand finals. Cam versus aZapatos. Remember, Cam has that 1-game advantage, but aZapatos looking incredible. The grand finals up next. We will choose our Qualifier 2 winner just after this quick break.
Welcome back to the BGI Solo Series Qualifier number 2, ladies and gentlemen. The grand finals are up next. We have Cam representing the winner's bracket, aZapatos representing the loser's bracket. Here for the final series of qualifier number 2. I am so excited, man. aZapatos just dominated life last series in the yes. So I'm really excited. I'm kind of getting anxious to see if Cam can. I've never seen Cam. Honestly, this might bring out the tilt factor in Cam quickly. Like, we might be seeing Cam tilted by game 2. I mean, I'm hoping not, but this type of playstyle makes me mad when I'm watching it. So I can only imagine what Cam's gonna think here. Good luck to both these guys, man.
You know, it feels like at this point we have the battle of the best player on the ground and the best player in the air. Zapatos is a grounded place player. We've seen him. He goes 50-50.
Hold on, I'm sorry to interrupt. That is because we didn't really touch on this too. Kofor did forfeit. He couldn't finish. So that being said, yeah, I think de facto interim best man in the air would be Cam. Sorry, we had to throw that out there.
Oh, of course, yeah, definitely. And I think even then Cam still one of the scariest players in the air here. Zapatos, one of the scariest players on the ground. And yeah, you said at the grand finals, Cam does have a 1-game advantage, but what we saw from Zapatos, it was nothing short of impressive and nothing short of immaculate. And he's already off to a great start, the delayed kickoff, catching Cam out early. And Zapatos, you said it, he's an annoying player to play against. He's going to make sure he does that against Cam. As you said, Cam's a player that can definitely get annoyed. Zapatos going to try to utilize that here, and what he's really going to utilize is make sure this ball stays as grounded as possible, because that's where he's going to win. He's going to win on the ground. Against Cam, you really don't want that ball in the air, because Cam, he'll flip reset, he'll fake it, he'll do whatever he wants in the air. It's going to be very tough for Zapatos to keep him out if he gets up in the air.
Good positioning by Cam there, as he does get a nice 50, and he's going to get a free goal there. Well done by Cam. This is what we saw a lot from aZapatos against his opponents. So Cam looking to hopefully start off with the momentum on his side, because obviously no one's allergic to, you know, a momentum shift. So it could Zapatos. I mean, if he gets started off on his back foot, we haven't seen that yet, so we don't know how he's gonna react. I was saying that Cam might react negatively to Zap's playstyle, but everything being said, these guys both have the capability of just shutting their opponents down mentally and in the gameplay as anyone we've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, both these guys have done it. We saw Cam do it, I think, in our first series as well tonight. We took on ELEETS, so
Not the boost.
it's definitely possible there as... Oh, wait a second. Cam nearly left the play there. Zapatos going for the bumps with another shot. Zapatos, he is still in the play, and he is not going to give Cam any free openings. A ceiling pinch! Zapatos is back for that. Cam with a beautifully executed play, and again, when he's in the air, Zapatos is going to have a very, very tough time stopping him, but another early challenge from Cam. Zapatos getting a taste of what he's done, what he did so well against life, which was just playing the challenges correctly. But now he's got his flick. That's where he's strong, but that shot's a little high. We'll get the demo on Cam. Zapatos setting up for yet another play. Again, keeping it grounded. Cam with another early challenge. Zapatos, he's just not going to have that same space that life gave him here. Cam's going to challenge early. He's going to challenge aggressively, and Zapatos is going to have to deal with it, which is, you know, unfortunately the reality when you play against Cam. He's going to challenge early. You just have to be able to deal with the fact that he is going to do that and be prepared so that you can avoid him scoring off those challenges.
Yeah, Cam. Oh, the backflip from Zap is going to be wide open. Oh, I thought I almost missed it. Cam knew it was going in, though. Tying it up is Cam off of the blunder, though, from Zap here. I think it seems a little bit less it gives less confidence here coming up against someone like Cam than what he was showing against his last series here. Zap not looking as confident. He's not winning everything. He's not winning every boost, as we can see here. But he does go back here and he own goals. He's feeling the pressure from Cam. Zapatos. Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, I know he doesn't. I'm sorry. No, he doesn't. Crickets.
Yeah, the cricket. Yeah. Just play the crickets. Don't worry.
Perfect.
The crickets spoke weird things to us. Here after that goal here, as Zapatos will take that 1-goal lead. Yeah, you mentioned as well. He's been winning a lot of the kickoffs, but yeah, the thing about Cam that's different from him than Life is a lot more grounded than Cam. Cam's not as grounded. He takes things in the air, and he's very consistent that way. But oh my goodness, Zapatos. That's just mean. Shooting on Cam over and over. Eventually it will break. And again, that's the annoyance of playing against Zapatos. He doesn't make the wrong decision ever. You just got to be able to make the right decision, be more consistent than he is. And That is no easy feat when Zapatos is playing like we are seeing right now.
That's his bread and butter. If it doesn't work, try again. Try and then try again and then try again 6 more times, and eventually it's going to go in. Zapatos just absolutely still blanketing his opponents. Zap's going to get an easy goal here. Cam just caught off with the pace. The Zap's out here. He wanted to. Oh, he gets a ghost touch there. Oh, he's going to want that one back. That's a bit unfortunate, but he does go for a boost as well. That's unfortunate. Good fake by Zap though.
Yeah, even if Cam did get a touch there, Zapatos still will keep the ball off that play. But yeah, you're not wrong. That's not gonna make Cam feel any better about how this game has gone. Again, he waited in the grand finals. I think he really wanted to play against Life in this one. He was rooting for Life even before he went to the lower finals. I think he wanted to play against Life because he knows Life is the player that matches his playstyle a little more. But oh, he has stopped moving now, Cam. This is not a good sign. It's 6-2 here in game 2, and Cam stopped moving. You have to think that this from Zapatos feels like he's only elevated, and for how consistent and how tough and unpredictable Cam is in the air, there's something about Zapatos that's just different right now.
This is his. It looks to be like this is his day, man. Cam, there's no way he leaves the party.
No way.
Get back here, Cam, please. There's
Wait a
no
second.
way.
Wait a second.
It has to be internet issues. Please be internet issues, please.
Well, that's game 2, given away here. Cam mentioning in chat he does not want that game 2. So, as the end of that game here for Cam, we'll see how he is feeling it. We might have some tech issues here, but Cam not happy with how game 2 went for him here. Zapatos definitely ran away with that one. And as we said, we knew it was going to get in Cam's head, Zapatos' playstyle. It's so annoying because he's just so consistent as well. And he never leaves. He never gives openings. Zapatos we'll take that game. We'll see if we can get Cam back in here for now, but Bo Gleason, we do know Cam has a history of leaving matches at strange times. He did it last event as well in the lower finals, so we'll have to see what happens here. But for now, though, while we wait on seeing if we can get Cam to reconnect, I mean, we just gotta talk about Zapatos. You know, Bo, we both see it, but in your opinion, what makes Zapatos such a scary player? As we have been given confirmation, no, that's not just a forfeiture of a game. Cam doesn't want to play the series. That's how scary that grand finals is. That's the quickest grand finals we've ever seen here from Cam. He's left after in the middle of game 2. You know, I feel like, you know, I haven't said this yet, but anything can happen in ones. And we got something that was strange to happen. I did not expect this though, Bo, from our grand finals. That's unprecedented, to say the very least, that we would see our grand finals end that quickly. That is the quickest grand finals we'll probably ever have on this stream.
Yeah, poor Cam. It was Zap's day. I mean, probably could have played it out, you know, and given him his all. I'm not saying there was no chance, but it really did seem like it was Zap's day. But man, you hate to see that from Cam. I wish that, man, I wish that I could be his mental coach, man. He could come back there. But with that being said, man, Zap actually, he did his thing. Well done, Zap. Welcome in, man. How you doing? How you feeling after that win, or after this slaughtering?
I'm feeling good, especially because towards the beginning of the tournament, or qualifier, excuse me, I was playing pretty bad. Like all my decision making and mechanics felt really weird. But you know, as I progressed through the qualifier, I started to like just catch on fire basically. And at the end, I played the best when it mattered. So feeling good about that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. And Zapatos, I mean, we mentioned a lot about it. Your playstyle, a little bit annoying. It's one of the most annoying playstyles I've ever seen in ones. And I'm sure a lot of people have probably said that to you. You're such a consistent one-win player. You know, with the fact that we're throwing on that word annoying, that describe your playstyle, how do you feel, you know, with people kind of describing your playstyle that way?
Honestly, it kind of surprises me because I don't try to be annoying. I just try to do what's best, I guess.
Maybe that's
But
the,
if it
that's the
annoys
annoying
people,
part.
sorry, yeah, I mean like, yeah, I guess like if it annoys people, then that's a bonus,
It's
I
good.
guess.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I was telling that I had anxiety. I was expecting you to challenge me, and I wasn't even playing. Like, that was awesome. I mean, do you think it would have went the same way if Kofor didn't forfeit? If you
Hard
end
to
up going
say.
against Kofor, do you think it would have went any different?
It's hard to say because I mean, when I versed Kofor, for the first time, I wasn't playing too good, but I'm not sure if I would have played any better if I had gone against him again. I'm not sure. I think I would have had a better chance of winning him. I mean, winning against him the second time around, but yeah, it's hard to say.
Gotcha.
And that's the scariness about ones, that anybody can win on any day. You know, for you aZapatos, you didn't play here in Qualifier 1. You said you'd join in for Qualifier 2. You come in, and you make sure you get the job done. A huge win in Qualifier 2. You've now gotten 10 more points, so you now are in prime position, you know, trying to get yourself as close as you can to that top of the group, you know, secure that top 8 spot. You know, winning this one, I'm sure we're going to see you in a couple more qualifiers as well as this one goes on. Obviously, make sure you get as many points as you can to get as close as you can to that major in late August. But for you, aZapatos, you know, it's only one qualifier. You obviously, you know just how tough it is to be consistent, especially now that you're at the top and that everybody's looking to take you down. What would you say about the 1v1 scene as it is? Because it feels like every single week it gets scarier and closer, and every margin is smaller and smaller. So, you know, what do you say about kind of the changing 1v1 scene as it is?
It's definitely scary for me because like a year or two ago, I was considered like top 8 in North America. I'm sure you might remember
Sure.
that I played in a LAN called Turf Wars. That's how I became known. And at that point in time, it felt like I was like actually top 8 in North America. But as time goes on, there's more and more up and comers, and it's getting scary for me because like a lot of these players are seriously really good. Some of them
Name
beat
one.
me a lot.
Give us a name.
Um, well, first it was Wavy and Cosmic, and then
Sure.
it was Skippy, and now Kofair. I had no idea he was gonna play once and like be that good right off the bat. In life as well, he surprised me. He got pretty far in this tournament, so there's just a lot of really good players now.
Well, I was more asking. I thought you were talking about outside of this tournament. You pretty much
Oh,
named a bunch
sorry.
of. No, you're fine. You're fine. I mean, hey, if that's who you were thinking of, and they just happen to be here, it is what it is. But I
I
was
mean,
just
yeah,
wondering if.
actually, that is the case. Yeah, all of the up and comers I would usually think of are actually in this tournament for some reason.
Give me one that's
Um,
not in it.
hmm, I don't
He
know
doesn't, he
actually.
doesn't want them in it. He doesn't want them joining.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Like all of them are in here. I promise.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay,
It's
cool.
kind of funny.
See, Bo, your influence now means all the top 1v1 players are here. So, you know what? You've just made Bo feel happy, Zap. So I think
That was dope.
good call there, Zap. As again, thank you so much for joining us, aZapatos. Joe, when you have just one qualifier too, you've taken a good amount of prize money, and again, those points that will help you get to the BGI major in late August. Obviously, thank you so much for joining us and for having a little fun with us with this little interview after the tournament. But that ends your night. We'd love to keep you here, but obviously it's a late night. Obviously, you want to prepare for qualifier number 3 that comes 2 weeks from now. Is there any last things you want to say? Any final messages? Any shoutouts? Anything at all you want to say on the stream before we will close things out?
Um, I'm not sure. I mean, like, I'm stupid. I forgot to say thank you so much for inviting me. It was a blast playing this qualifier, and also, like, I don't know if this is interesting to you guys. This isn't like, what am I trying to say?
Don't worry,
Just
it's tough
say
to find
it.
words sometimes.
Don't. Yeah.
No,
Don't
it's
be
something
shy.
stupid. It's something stupid. It's because life. What's it called? He told me, like, this is some tea right here. Tea? I'm not.
W.
Okay, never mind. Anyway, so like life said that he saw Kofair what a save his champ 2 friend earlier in the qualifier. So life like put his entire soul into beating Kofair, and that's why he beat him.
Well, there
I,
you
Dang.
I don't
go.
know if that's interesting to you guys.
Really?
I don't know if I should have
So,
shared that.
so if,
I do know. I'm assuming the player he's talking about is Bawa, who was in this tournament. He is a good friend of life, and I believe he did actually play against him earlier this tournament. So, and we got a little bit of I just had a little bit of tea in this tournament. Might have a little bit of revenge stories coming up soon enough, or maybe
Yup.
not. We'll see about that. For now, those aZapatos, you have taken qualifier 2. That's all that I think that you will mind in this tournament. Congratulations on your win, and well, good luck when we'll see you again in qualifier number 3. We'll be very excited to see you look to defend your title.
Yeah,
thanks a
thank you.
lot, Zap. It was a blast, man. Thank you very much for participating, dude. You're the man.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for inviting me.
Yes, sir.
Well, Bo Gleason, what a night it has been. It's been a much shorter qualifier too, and a much smoother one as well. For all of us here, it's been so fun here. But We have a few more shoutouts I think we need to say. Well, first of all, shoutouts to you, Bo Gleason, for continuing to host this event here tonight. Shoutouts as well to obviously Incorrect Esports and Incorrect Terror, who again shoutouts to him as well. And again, also congratulations to him and his work for making it to the Shift Summer League top 16. As well as shout out to BradPittsDad, BPD as we often call him, who is behind the scenes pressing all the buttons, producing the product that you guys see in front of you. And of course, shout outs to ATS, Ascent Tournament Series, and 52 Sweet, who again has been powering the BGI solo series since the very beginning, and will be continuing to do so as we get closer and closer to that major in late August, August 22nd to 25th. Keep those dates known. But in 2 weeks from now, on Tuesday, July 30th, that's qualifier number 3. The signups close on that day, so that qualifier will be open in just a few days from now. If you guys want to be a part of the BGI Solo Series, it is not too late to show up. Qualifier free in 2 weeks from now. Bo Gleason, I can't wait for that. You know, it's still 2 weeks away, but I can't wait to see what's gonna happen there. I can't wait to see all the top players show up once again. There's so many things I could say, but I feel like you are the one who would be able to word this a lot better than I could.
At this point, I have there's a new sheriff in town, and honestly, I feel like aZapatos was holding back a name. I feel like there's a name. I feel like there was someone that he was holding back. I don't know. We're gonna have to do some searching because it was not the matchup we expected. But shouts out Life too for having his buddies back. You gotta love to hear that. It's a nice friendly story. That's a heartfelt story. I do respect that bit of tea from aZapatos there, a little bit of inside there. That's pretty funny. But no, thank you guys again, man. Pretty much 40 FC. Thank you very much as well, sir. He already plugged as well, better than I could have. So thank you guys for being here, man. 2 weeks from now, aZapatos. Hopefully we have someone to give him a game here. So thank you guys very much for coming through again, and we'll see you next time.